I've had two rather similar discussions with two very different groups of people over the last couple of months. Both management teams at the top of multinational organisations have made major strides in developing their ability to focus, to the extent that not only are they good at what they do, but they know that what they're doing is the right thing to be doing, bearing in mind their goals and objectives. That's a great place to be. But it is also a very dangerous place to be, because one can become very complacent. And complacency is actually worse than facing into a crisis. A crisis, like hanging, concentrates the mind. We know there are certain things that must be done, and there is a certain urgency about us. But complacency, where we actually begin to believe our own publicity, where we begin to delude ourselves that we are wonderful people, not in need of any further development, that is a very, very dangerous place to be. A very slippery slope. And it's even slippier than the normal slope that most normal people embark upon every morning that they get up. For the simple reason that because we think we're good, because we have deluded ourselves into this false vision of our own focus and power, we become even more mindless and even more oblivious to the lunacy of our reactive routine behaviour. What do I mean by reactive routine behaviour? Well, as we know, once anything becomes routine, even if it is at a higher level of performance, once the novelty wears off, even if it is at that higher level of performance, routine behaviour, the lack of novelty, means that we stop thinking and we start repeating learned patterns of behaviour. And once we start doing that, our subconscious mind will effortlessly slip back into its original default state. That is, to look at stuff that we learned during our formative years, to look at our stored knowledge that has nothing to do with today in the summer of 2012. Decades out of date, we will use what we think is the knowledge that we have brought to bear on a situation and make a total mess of understanding what's going on and a total mess of acting according to what we think is going on. What we need to do is always, always, always be on our toes. Please God, for the rest of my life, I will be learning. Please God, for the rest of my life, I will be challenging myself to take that extra step forward. What you need to do today is ensure that you are in the right frame of mind to say to yourself, what step do I need to take today to take that extra step forward?